Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? I'm continuing with the common African superstitions. This is, I believe it's part 5. It's part 5 of common African superstitions. If you have missed out the other videos, please just check them out on my channel and get all the information that's there. Anyway, let me continue. I'm going to start with a superstition that says a last born can stop or delay rainfall. This is in Malawi. They believe that, like, you know, when the clouds are forming and you can see that like it's about to rain, if you're a last born, all you have to do is like bend over, you know, to the 4 sides. You know, bend over to the north, bend over to the south, bend over to the east, and bend over to the west. And then the rain is not going to fall immediately, or you're going to delay it for maybe like some minutes, some hours. I do not know the duration, but if you do that, apparently if you're last born, the rain is not going to fall. Anyway, let me move on to the next one. This one is kind of weird and kind of freaky. You know, there's some people who they went to see a witch doctor and they did some rituals, maybe for like richness or maybe for protection or whatever. I don't know, for whatever reasons. But then when they die, you see, when they die, okay, before they die, they tell someone, someone who's responsible or an elderly person that this is the way they're supposed to be buried. You see, so if they do not follow those processes or those procedures of being buried, for example, some say when they bring the coffin into the house, because we have some cultures in Africa where you bring the coffin into the house for the wake. So when you're bringing it into the house, you have to bring it through the window. And when you're taking it out of the house, you have to take it out through the window. If you don't do that, when you bury the person is gonna, you know, resurrect, but it's gonna resurrect as a beast. So this beast is gonna be in that place, in that town, in that city. It's gonna be wreaking havoc. It's gonna come out every time, every night at night, or when it gets dark, and it's gonna cause trouble. You know, every night it's probably gonna kill people, or I don't know, it's just gonna cause all sorts of trouble. So the only way you can make sure that that doesn't happen is to follow the procedures, or else you go to the witch doctor and then you carry out some sort of a ritual so that you can put the person to rest finally. Anyway, that's crazy, but that's what some people believe in. And in case of lack of rain or drought, there are so many cultures in Africa that they believe that actually people have the power that can actually stop rain. You know, they can control the rainfall, like it doesn't fall at all. So in Malawi, it's believed that when some people control rain like that, and you find out who they are, you have to punish them. So the punishment is if you roast, you know, grains, you know, maize, the grains of maize, you roast them, and you put them whilst they're hot in these people's private pots as punishment. And then after that, the rain will fall. That's another superstition. It's a belief. I do not know if it's true, but that's what's there. Anyway, another superstition is pointing at a tombstone or a graveyard. You see, like a point, you know, with your pointy finger, you point. Maybe you're explaining something and then you point. In Malawi, it's believed that you're not supposed to do that. If you do that, your finger is gonna get all shriveled up, apparently. You see, so when you point, it's gonna shrivel. So a lot of people are advised when they're young, when they grow up, whatever, they're told you do not point at the graveyard. You see, like funerals or dead people, they're very respected in Africa. So I think that was just like a part of the African culture of you know, of respecting the dead. Another weird superstition is, let's say a husband or someone who's married, a man who's married or lives with like their partner, just cohabitation or whatever, and they have got a baby together. So if that man goes out of the house and cheats or has sexual intercourse with someone, and then when they come back to carry the baby, they actually bring bad luck to the baby, to the point that the baby can die. That's what the other superstition says. So I do not know how true it is, but like you bring about a curse on the baby. So when a man cheats, they go somewhere. When they come back, they're not supposed to hold the baby. They're just supposed to stay away from the baby. Or at best, not cheat at all. Not cheat at all. You know what I mean? Anyway, let me go to the next one. This is weird as well. In Malawi, it's believed that, you know, like when your eyelid up top here gets all swollen up, I don't know what's the English term for it, but there's a term for it. So when it gets all swollen up, that means you're a stingy person. That means you don't share, you know. It's probably could just be a condition, could be an allergy or something, and then causes your eye to swell, to get all swollen up. But in Malawi, it's believed that you're being stingy. And in South Africa, it's believed that when your skin peels, when your nail skin peels off, that means you're a stingy person. That's in South Africa. Anyway, thank you for watching. This was part 5 of Common African Superstitions. I've written an ebook called Common African Superstitions. You can purchase it. The link is in the description of this video, and I'll even leave my email address and my other contact details for you if you're interested in purchasing the book. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave comments. Let's talk about these superstitions. Peace, love, and happiness.